Welcome back, guys. So in this video we're talking about how to stop an argument or a fight and how to actually grow closer together as a couple from doing so.
Yeah, and we're meaning before you start throwing the pots and pans, before you start slamming the doors and jumping in the car and taking off.
And before you say those really nasty things that you know you're gonna regret the next day.
Yeah, and have you ever noticed in an argument that the conversation, if you call it a conversation, just goes round and round and there's no actual positive resolution to it?
Yeah, and you tend to bring up some old stuff that you really like, turning the knife in your partner's chest, and you know that it's going to trigger some stuff, but it never resolves anything. It just goes round and round.
Yeah, and look, for us, our main frustration used to be, especially after we had had children, was me wanting sex and Monica wanting more romance. And there was no romance at that time, and no romance, no sex, just how it went.
Yeah, totally. And you know, we were so busy and caught up in these very regular arguments, and also so busy to want to win the argument.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem.
Yeah.
That we're so caught up in wanting to win and not even hearing out a partner because we're just thinking about what our next comeback is going to be.
Yeah.
We don't hear them out. We don't get to know what's actually going on for them. And it doesn't resolve anything, and no one ever wins.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what the argument is about, whether it's about sex, money, family, your job, whatever it is. The actual root cause of the problem is none of them.
It always boils down to the relationship that we have with ourselves, and it affects so many different areas in our life and so many relationships around us.
Yeah, because every relationship that we have, outside externally, is a direct reflection of the relationship we have with ourselves.
Yeah, so in order to turn this around, we have to put our armor down and we have to start listening to our partner.
Yeah.
And by doing so, it creates a lot more room to have a conversation. So when we can actually own up to our own stuff and apologize for how we contributed to that situation, because it always takes two.
Yeah.
That made all the difference.
Yeah. So it's about taking that step back, listening to your partner, understanding where they're coming from, owning and taking responsibility for your own actions and apologizing for them.
Yeah, it made all the difference, and that way you can actually grow closer together because you know that the conversations are going to be more loving, more caring, kind and gentle, and you're creating a safe space. And I know it might be easier said than done, but once you learn this and you start practicing, you know that your partner is going to do this for you as well.
Exactly right, and it's a very easy thing to learn.
Yeah.